This morning on DC News Now, remembering fallen investigator Wayne David. Family and loved ones gather for his funeral this morning. And nice weather sticking around across the DMV. We're tracking partly cloudy skies as the week continues. And fighting for change a year after tragedy.
Profit should never be at the expense of public safety.
One family's ongoing fight for tenant protections. Plus, DC's mayor under fire from Donald Trump over January 6th.
It would have never happened if Nancy Pelosi and the mayor of Washington did their job.
We're always going to state the truth and facts about what happened on January 6th.
Voters reacting to the exchange. And a decade of Celebrate Petworth, the festival growing into fun for the entire community.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, well, good morning, and thanks for starting your day with us here on DC News Now. It is 8 o'clock on a Thursday. I'm Tanaya Wright.
Good morning, Jim. Corey James. Shanika's keeping an eye on the commute for you this morning to get you out the door. She'll have the latest on the drive times in just a moment. Jackie is monitoring the weather conditions out there. So far, not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, there's just a few clouds strolling in. We'll see a bit more of the cloud cover developing later on today. Some high clouds associated with Francine. No precipitation, though. I want to warn everyone that we're not seeing any precipitation associated with Francine, but what we will be seeing is some of those high clouds building in through the day today. But right now, seeing those mainly sun-filled skies. Eventually notice some partly cloudy conditions later on. Temperatures will climb to those low 80s, so it won't be quite as warm as yesterday, but this is still seasonable for this time of the year and remaining seasonable through the end of the week and into this weekend. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds out there Saturday, but tomorrow a bit more of the cloud cover compared to the day today. So heads up. At least we're still tracking the dry conditions though over the next several days. It's really not until Tuesday that we see the return of some wet weather. I'll go over those details with that 8-day forecast coming up. Shanika, what are you seeing out there on the roadways this morning? I know it's been busy.
Oh yeah, it's been really busy. You can tell right here, just like on the inner loop right now past St. Barnabas Road, 414. I'm not seeing any crash there. You're just completely backed up. Many people are traveling to and across the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, so from Prince George's County into Alexandria. So looking at your maps, looking at congestion, let's look at the other bridge. This is the American Legion. This is on the other side of the Capitol Beltway. You're also slow, so notice this trend at the top of the 8 o'clock hour. So it's just busy. We do have a crash over the Southeast Southwest Freeway. That's blocking 3 lanes to the right. Southbound side, that's right near Main Avenue, so definitely watch for this major congestion in the area.
All right, happening now, DC police preparing to say goodbye to one of their own. Funeral services for Officer Wayne David, who died in the line of duty, taking place in Prince George's County, Maryland today.
David was killed last month when a gun he was recovering from a scene accidentally went off. Our Tosin Dakile is live at Ebenezer AME Church with more on the funeral plans. Tosin, good morning.
Good morning to you guys. The atmosphere here is a little heavy and it's very somber. As a matter of fact, his body just arrived here at Ebenezer AME Church. So stay with me. The hearse right there over to my left. This is a wide view of what's happening in front of the church. We have the honor guard, we have the color guard, we have several officers from many different law enforcement departments holding flags here, paying their final respect to Officer Wayne David. Let me show you what we're looking at. We have MPD officers, we have Loudoun County, we have the city of Alexander, Chesterfield County, Prince George's County, Prince William County. So many people, as you can see right now, they're saluting. So I'm gonna be quiet right now. Let's just take in this moment and let's just take a look at what's happening. The silence palpable as these officers are saluting, paying their final respect to a 25-year veteran of the Metropolitan Police Department. It is heavy here, guys. I have to tell you, it is very somber, the look on their faces as they say goodbye to one of their own. So many law enforcement. I'm going to ask my photographer Tim Corley to scoot over this way with me so we can give you a view of the hearse. This is where it is, right there in front of the church. That is the hearse that you're looking at, the body of Officer Wayne David in that hearse right there. He leaves behind 2 children. So it is very emotional for this police department. They're all hurting, but you can only imagine how hurtful it is for two children who have to say goodbye to their dad today. There's a viewing that's going to happen in about an hour that starts at 9 o'clock inside this church. At about 11 o'clock, the funeral services will begin. Now, at the beginning of the viewing, media is not allowed inside. Obviously, you can understand that for some privacy for the department and some privacy for his family. But DC News Now, we're going to stay on the scene. We're with this all day as this happens. You can see some flower arrangements being taken into the church at this hour. You have several officers getting ready to move that body, it looks like, from the hearse into the church. My producers just talked to me. We can stay on this and sit on this. I just want to be quiet again so we can just take in this somber moment. All right, the honor guard playing right now. So what we're looking at, I'm just going to talk a little over the pipes that you're hearing and the honor guard playing right now, the color guard in front of the church at the moment. And it looks like they're getting ready to move Officer David's body from the hearse into this church. And I can tell you it's expected to be a packed service. An official with the church tells me this church sits about 3,000 people. And like I told you, so many law enforcement departments here for the service. Take a look. You can see in just a moment, you see those 6 officers carrying that casket, carrying the body of Officer Wayne David, 25-year veteran of the Metropolitan Police Department. You know, the chief, when she spoke when this happened last week, she said they are hurting. It is hurtful, you know, and there we go. I'm going to stop talking right now. You can see them take his body into the church. The officers still saluting at this moment as his body has been taken into the church. Right now, the law enforcement officials here giving orders as to what is going to happen next. But I can tell you it is a very somber moment. It is very heavy for this department. And you know, we all know when law enforcement officials lose one of their own, it is very hurtful. Imagine losing a member of your own family. Just imagine the pain. And just to remind you guys, today, yes, it is about Metropolitan Department. Yes, it is about the officers and several departments who lost one of their own, but we also have to remember the 2 children he left behind. The Officer Wayne David, yes, he's a 25-year veteran of this police department, but we also have to remember the 2 children he left behind who have to be hurting, because today they also will say their final goodbyes to their dad. He's not just Officer Wayne David, he is their father. So just please remember them today as you remember this police department. So many people are arriving today. Like I said, the viewing starts at 9 o'clock. So in a matter of less than an hour, media not allowed for the beginning of the viewing. But later on, we will be at about 10:30. So stay with DC News Now. We will bring you every moment of the laying to rest of Officer Wayne David. For now, we're live in Fort Washington. I'm Tosin Fakile. I'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Tosin. Very sad day for everyone involved in that. All right, we are switching gears now a little bit. Your time right now is 8:09 this morning. Students in Loudoun County might see some extra security at their school this morning. The school system says it is monitoring multiple rumored threats against several schools. The district says all information has been passed along to police and they are investigating this. Right now, there are no cancellations and the school day is scheduled to go on as normal. The superintendent also asking parents to talk with their kids about the seriousness of making threats or sharing threats online that others have made.
In Stafford County, Virginia, the sheriff's office says a teenage boy is in custody for stealing a firearm from a patrol car last week and threatening to use it to hurt a student at Brook Point High School. Deputies say the 15-year-old was taken into custody yesterday morning. He is also accused of making a violent threat on social media. One parent saying he is thankful law enforcement stepped in quickly.
Grateful for sheriff department to have everything under control but my reaction was I was scared and nervous and anxious.
We reached out to the Stafford County Sheriff's Office to ask about gun storage protocols and safety measures as well. A spokesperson said no one was available last night for an interview. So far, no word on if the teen is facing charges.
And community organizations are getting ready to rally in support of Ward 8 Councilmember Trayon White. The rally expected to start this morning at 10 o'clock in front of District Court. That is where White is expected to be arraigned. He is facing federal bribery charges, accused of agreeing to accept more than $150,000 in cash payoffs. Last week, White was indicted by a grand jury for those charges.
And the Secret Service is planning for extra security for counting and certifying electoral votes. The agency says it is now designating the 2025 process at the Capitol to be a national special security event. Now, this gives law enforcement more leeway to take action and prevent protests. The Secret Service says D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser made the request for the designation after the 2020 attacks on the Capitol while results were being certified. Meantime, the Secret Service releasing a statement reading in part, quote, it is committed to developing and implementing a comprehensive and integrated security plan to ensure the safety and security of this event and its participants.
All right, your time right now is coming up on 8:12 on a Thursday, honoring first responders in Prince George's County.
Local police and firefighters remembering those who gave their lives on 9/11 23 years ago. And the D.C. neighborhood celebrating a decade of fun. How you can join in on the festivities coming up.
But first, we are taking a live look outside. Jackie, what can people expect when they head out?
Yeah, we're starting off with some clouds out there, and we'll see a few more of those clouds strolling in later on today. And then more cloud cover to round out the work week tomorrow, but still remaining dry through the end of the weekend into this weekend when our next chance of rain is returning to the region. I'll have that answer right after the break.